Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Farm Sim 17. And Watts Farm. It's a bit high on that hitch. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, not a big fan. That's too bad. So, hope everybody is doing well. I'm going to spend today, since we still don't really have much in the way of field work and such to do, I thought I would get a little bit different job underway this morning. I'm going to stock up our pig fodder. Hopefully to a state where we can get through until we harvest some crop. Alright. I mean, who knows, maybe this trailer is just going to sit high. It's just looked a little bit awkward for the John Deere, and having such a narrow little front end to start with. So what I want to end up doing is tipping it on a corner. Well, that's a little better. You're just going to do that, aren't you? Just rock back and forth and back and forth. Okay then, well, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, a little slow off the old get up. But she did get up. So I took our last pallet of boards down to the beehives, as the manual for the slow bee industry did state that you could use board pallets or pallet boards or whatever the heck they wanted to call them. But I think he's got a little bit too much on his plate at the moment, so still not sure where exactly they're going to disappear when they're set in the right place, but that will happen. And hey, we might be there to see it. Let's say today, a couple of concerns. One, I realized that Field 8, where we actually put the slow bee thing, and I put grass in on the rest of the field, I in fact didn't. I should have done the, what am I doing? You think you've been here more than once, dude. I should have done the entire thing. I forgot, because I basically sort of zinked part of that field out. I should have started right with plowing, because it doesn't seem to recognize that there's grass at the field. And I believe I either just directly seeded it or cultivated and seeded it. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's certainly not showing as ever having had planted grass on it, which is a little discouraging. Okay, here we are. Nice. Great demand at the Flake and Bake for sunflowers. That's nice. We don't have crops. Well, we have a little bit of everything, but nothing I want to part with, particularly just for the sake of parting with it. Probably pay for all this pig fodder I'm about to buy, mind you. Yes, sirree. Now, what will you hold on a good day? I know that you'll take 1,000 up front, but what do you hold in the back? Fella? Just what kind of a tipper are you? You are a... here we are. A 9,000 liter tipper. Okay. Okay. Whatever. That's going to be an easy one to figure out. Boy, oh boy. Here we are. So, we in fact want palatable goods to start with. And pig fodder. 1,000 liters. See, but I hate that. It's $1,400 because we're paying for the container that I'm just going to leave here. You know, I can get 1,000 liters in the little bags. But, yeah. By the same token. I don't think I want to open 90 little bags. I'm losing count. Yes, it's true. All it takes is to say 90. And I no longer have a count. Alrighty, here we go. See, I can understand if I was going to take these home, but I'm going to try not to. See? Maybe they're $400 because they instantly biodegrade as soon as all the pig fodder's out of them. Maybe that's why they're $400. Ooh, this one's not really on there, but you know what? We're gonna pretend it is. We're gonna pretend we're pouring it in the trailer. A little bit of an expensive trip, but hey. It's certainly not as expensive as losing piggies. Man, that's just hard on the soul. Whoop. There we go. I mean, they do tell me it's supposed to be the best, so... Like this particular one that they carry, it's supposed to be really good. No recalls and that sort of thing, so... What you doing, boy? Well, that can't be full. Apparently it is. Alright. Well, interesting. And kind of bizarre. I thought those were 1,000 liters apiece. Okay, pellets. Selective. Pig food, 1,000 liters. Okay. Now, is this trailer not 9,000 liters? Oh, 4,000. And where the heck did I figure 9,000? Oh, man. It's going to take weeks. Oh, well. Almost 5,000 liters at a time, so it won't be too many trips. Awesome. Just up to a blazing 20K. Sip of coffee. See the cup holder there right beside all the knobs? No? Yeah, neither do I. Amazing, they didn't have a cup holder on this tractor. Oh, dude. Okay. Yeah, there's the right tractor for the job, and then there's just the interesting tractor for the job. I don't think it's too hard to figure out which one we picked this time. But we'll make a run at her. I'm sure glad that Darren fella at Municipal Hall finally came down and patched the hole in the road there. Boy, oh boy, that was a nuisance. But, oh. And, oh, we might make her. I'm going to put my foot down here and pedal a little bit. There we go. Push, 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 push. Come on, boy. Oh, me leg's worn out. Yeah, I'll let the tractor do the work. Da, 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 da. Back and forth, back and forth. Whoa. Big run for the last hill. 80, 76, 54, 12, 11, 10, 9, 76, 5, 4, 3. This thing reminds me of the old Seagull boat motors. You guys know what those are? They were, they're British made, and I'll tell you, that was back when if it said made in Britain, you could have bet it was made like darn near a tank. And these things they're basically, if you take all the crud you really don't need on a boat motor, but you still want a really functional boat motor, you end up with a Seagull. Yeah, amazing things. Amazing things. But they remind me of it, this tractor reminds me of it, not because it's got kind of a stripped down look to it, but that whole thing, when it hits 3 kilometers an hour, yeah, it doesn't care if it's going straight up a mountain or just on a level with too much load. You know, and those Seagull motors, man, they were exactly the same. You know, I used to tow 3 50-pound propane tanks behind my little Seagull on the back of an 8-foot dory. You know, I could barely lift those tanks out of the water, or 100-pound tanks, I should say. The big long guys, yeah. Could barely get them out of the water once I finally got out to my cabin. But it would tow 3 of them, drag them through the water. I dragged logs home with that thing, and that was it. It would not go fast. No siree, it would not go fast. But it would go that same silly, ridiculous Seagull speed. Like I said, whether you were standing there all by yourself in the boat or whether you were towing the Queen Mary behind you. There we go. Oh, I see it's telling us it might be a bit of a load, eh? That's okay. Yes, you're gonna be happy, piggies. Do you see what Dad's doing for you? There we go. Alright. Nope, I'm not even going to try that hill, guys. Because I know what the answer will be. And it will be, no, sorry. Not here, not today. Ooh, I have an idea. What is the capacity of... Nope. Nope. Yeah. This. 1800. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Guess what? We're switching over. This will only hold 1,000 liters. I can just take the other tractor down. It's got a little more horsies, so it's going to have a better job of hauling that thing back up the hill. And we get an extra 800 liters of pig fodder. So, there we are. Like I said, there's the right job and the interesting. You know, the right tool and the interesting tool. So, let's go back and get the right one. Moo. Yeah. It's really hard to scare cows because you walk up to them and you go, boo! They just think you have a weird accent. Anybody? Anybody? No? Alrighty then. Well. And yes, it does. It even has the right tool going on. So now all I gotta hope is that it doesn't mind carrying this trailer. Oh, we go. There you are. Takes a little bit to get it out of seagull mode. There we go. No, apparently I can't jump over that. So we'll go around. Yes, yes, we will. Yeah, this thing may not exactly be a Ferrari, but I think it'll definitely show up some horsepower and some speed over the Iker. Come on, baby. Because it already backs up at twice the speed. That's not too bad. A little bit higher than the last one, not quite as high as the first one. Hey. Like I said, she's definitely got a little more speed under the hood. See how it does once this is full. Yeah, yeah. See how fancy you feel then, fella. 2.8 hours. Man, we got some use on this. It's just about time to hit her with a sprayer and get all the boot prints off. Other than that, she ain't that filthy. Ta-da-dee. It's just a fodder kind of day. I believe if you're really lazy, you can buy those bags and just throw them on the ground, and then if you have a front loader with a bucket on it, you can just run around and like scoop them, and they'll dissolve into the scoop. So yeah, there's always an easy way. Here we go. Zetor, the big powerhouse of a tractor. There we go. Up here. Alright. There we go. And good. Good. See, the hitbox isn't quite where we maybe would want it to be, but hey, that's okay. That's okay. There we go. So it was quite on the mark there the last time. Even with that weight on the back, this doesn't really like to take too much more than this. Those 4,000 liter boards are still a little bit of an issue for it to handle, to be honest with you. But it is, whoa baby, come on. The biggest piece of kit we own that's capable of doing that. There we are. So that's full. The rest of this. There we are. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm a little better with pallets than I am apparently boards. Boy, that was a hassle with that trailer, that. Oh, I tell you. It still has wee little farming nightmares about that one. It's probably a good thing this old Ursus is such an old Ursus. Probably wouldn't have held up if it was one of them new plastic tractors. Okay. Alright, now I'm not sure how much of this she'll take, maybe all of it. And if it is, I think we'll call it good. No, eh? You're gonna leave that, aren't you? Yes, I am. Alright, well, I will take this back up in its own little adventure, I guess. There we go. Take the pressure off a little bit. Alright, let's see how you do compared to the Icker. Alright, this one takes a couple of secs before you can throw her in gear. Well, no problem on the flats. There we go. And she'll do considerably quicker on the flat outs. And we get a 4,900 liter piggy. In the back. What? It can't be. I don't know. It's supposed to have 1,800 in the front and 4,000 in the back. So, for a grand total of 4,900. Yeah. Don't know, guys. I don't know. I can't make this stuff up. Oh, I wish our cornfield at least get a green tinge to it just to make me feel better. You know, I know it's way too early, but you know, just even a tinge, just a faint hint of things to come. Not asking much. I know what you're doing over there. Never mind. It's exactly what we want you to do. But I still have no idea how it's getting from that grassy field into that nice wooden bin, though. And you know what? If it's elves, I don't care. I'm just glad I don't have to go out there and pick it up. Whoa, where you going, boy? There we go. And the fodder is delivered. Nice little trailer, eh, this rolling? That's on the mod hub, I do believe. Great. Great. Now, how much of this can I flip off to? I'm piggins. Here I come, piggies. Yeah, there's always one, eh? Oh, I'm getting fresh fodder. Oh, you're not gonna. Okay, good boy. Just wanted to make sure you weren't gonna get right underneath me. There you go. Tippy. And that's it. Alright. You guys are full up. That's great. Okay. And that should keep us in pig fodder for many a moon. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now, I don't know that that'll get us through all of summer, but it should at least get us through to the point where we can, you know, at least have something in the silos that we can use to compensate. Alright. Well, I'm going to go park up the trailer, and I think I'll call it here, guys, for an episode. Do hope everybody enjoyed. It is, well, late spring, day 9, and things are doing rather well, you know, considering. And, of course, by considering, I mean considering who owns the farm. So, thanks for stopping by, guys. Remember to hit the like button on your way out. Feel free to favorite, share, do all the YouTube-y things, talk about me like I was actually interesting. So, till next time, Species 7 for Farm Sim 17 on Watts Farm. Take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now. All that flapping around and you don't even work? Are you serious? Ay, ay, ay.